Well. Greg motherfucking Doucette. I'm in the 5-0, guys. Out for a little drive. Decided to stop and do some content. This is a pre-recorded video. By the time you see this, I'll probably be in Tennessee. I'm probably going to upload one of 3 videos that I'm filming today. It's Thursday. On Saturday. Now, I'm going to be very brief with this. I'm outside the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Just doing some dialoguing on the 5-0. I'll say that for the 5-0 video for next week. Trying to get things dialed in before the dyno. I told you I'm going to take to the dyno this month. And I want to make sure I'm going to put out the most power that I can. So I'm just doing some island tune stuff, driving in, blah, blah, blah. But explain that in the next video. So the car's going to be on through all of these videos that I'm filming here today that I'm going to be uploading on Saturday. So, Greg Doucette looked at Shizzy Twizzy's blood work. Oh, Shizzy. Now, I'm going to be very brief on this. Do I think Shizzy is natural? Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. I would say 55% yes, 45% no, but 5% north of 50%. So, kind of, sort of. AST is an enzyme that's found throughout your whole muscle tissue. Now, I kind of went through the same situation because I get blood work did once a year by the VA. Okay, it's just manual routine checkups. All right, so I go at the beginning of the year and I get blood work did. Now, earlier this year, routine blood checkup, I went and had my blood work did. Just so happened though, I trained that morning. It was an upper body day. It was on a Monday, so I always do upper bodies on Mondays. And I remember doing a lot of volume. And so I went to the VA about 3 hours after the workout and drew blood. The next day I get a call. Hey, you know, your liver enzyme, AST, is high. First thing they asked me was, are you on any type of steroids? Or are you taking any type of drugs? Or are you a drinker? I'm like, I don't take steroids. The only stuff that I take is basic supplements. And I had just started taking ashwagandha. I know ashwagandha does have effect on your liver, but not to the level of what my AST was. And so I had told her I'm drinking 0 sugar drinks, all this stuff. And they were like, you need to stop doing all that. That could be the problem. Fatty liver disease, blah, blah, blah. But all my other enzymes were fine. They was in the recommended range where they need to be. So me being the guy that I am, I asked again, I said, what enzyme is elevated? AST. And I ain't gonna pronounce the long ass name because it's a long ass name. Double A ass name, long ass name. So I said, that's the enzyme that's found throughout your whole muscular skeleton, right? She was like, yeah. I'm like, that enzyme is elevated after you train, which it dawned on me, oh shit, I worked out this morning. I didn't think about that. And I'm like, yeah, it does that in response to micro tears to the muscle damage. So that enzyme is the precursor to muscle repair. Well, it ain't the precursor, it's the beginnings of signaling for muscle repair. That's it. That's why the liver releases so much of it into your bloodstream to help with the muscle repair process. And so they redid my appointment. I had to go back. They scheduled 2 weeks from the first one. And I remember taking 3 days off. I didn't train. I wanted to make sure it wasn't never on my liver. Everything came back fine. The point I'm trying to make is, Greg, when you do muscle damage like that, you claim that because you popping steroids, yours stay high. Yeah, of course, it's going to alter that. But since you know all that shit no more, take me up on this challenge. Train, right, and then go do some blood work the same day. Set an appointment up. You just want to do regular routine labs, and then train about 2 hours prior to your labs, maybe 3 hours. Train for about an hour, then, you know, clean stuff up, and then go have blood work done. Matter of fact, go have your AST tested particularly, and then tell me if that enzyme is elevated or not. You really want everybody to be unnatural, and I don't understand that. Now, his other blood markers are questionable, but training elevates a lot of different enzymes. It elevates them. When you train, that's enough for the island. You know what? I said I would leave my car on the whole time. We're gonna turn it off because I won't waste all my goddamn gas. Turn my car off. There we go. When you train, right? When you really do some serious training, it can alter a lot of your markers from the cortisol hormone, which is going to be elevated in response to stress, because training is stress on the body, right? To testosterone. Testosterone will be slightly elevated, not extremely elevated, because you are training. You are training. Okay, so when you go and do blood work, that's why they tell you no physical strenuous activity 24 hours prior to blood work, because a lot of shit can be altered from just training. You don't have to be on steroids to have questionable blood work. That's why when you made fun of Alex Eubank about his testosterone going up so quick because he stopped dieting so hard and training so hard, and he went on 30-day eat whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his testosterone responded to that because his stress came down. His stress came down. Right now, my stress levels are way down. I'm not training as hard. Well, I'm training hard, but I'm not trying to stay lean. I had this went on deload, so I was watching what I was eating. I didn't want to gain too much weight because I didn't want to put on too much weight before I started back training. Now that I'm in the process of building muscle, I'm increasing my calories. So I know with that come a little bit of extra water holding from eating carbs. I might gain a pound or two of fat. That comes with the territory when you increase your calories and you try to somewhat stay close to maintenance or slightly in the calorie deficit to build some muscle. Now come November, when I cut for the whole month and I cut my meals back from 4 to 2, and I up my cardio from no more than 3 times a week, every other week. I do, like this week will be once a week, next week will be 2 to 3 times a week, to basically 4 to 5 times a day, a week for the whole fucking month, for an hour at least. Then I'm going to be suffering. My stress is going to be high. My testosterone is going to be in the shitter. I'm gonna be up shit creek. And if I were to get my blood work there around that time, it could be some questionable markers there. So you with this notion that everybody's unnatural, man, it's getting old. As a matter of fact, a lot of guys in the comment section starting to call you out. They're starting to call you out. All I'm gonna say is this: take me up on my offer. Train that morning. Make sure you have labs that day. Train that morning about 3 hours prior to your blood work. Train for about 90 minutes. Give yourself about 30 minutes to get yourself cleaned up, and then get your ass to your doctor's appointment and have them test your liver enzymes, and then let us know if your enzymes are elevated, the AST enzyme, and then you'll have your answer. It stays out there on Google. Just go Google it. It's plethora of information out there. That is true. That enzyme's found throughout your whole musculoskeleton. So what do you think it's going to do when you train the muscle? It is going to increase that enzyme production because its whole purpose is to do muscle repair. That's what it's for. So that's why you don't do blood work while you, if you're going to train that morning. So everybody's watching. I'm outside the Atlanta Motor Speedway, so everybody's passing through. Kind of like, why is that guy sitting with a camera on? Yeah, you know, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. You guys enjoy, because now I got to get on Black Skate. But Greg, you got to stop, man. It got to stop, man. It's getting kind of bad. It's getting kind of bad on you, man. You have a good one. From your biggest mosquito here, Greg, I wish you well. Now, let me get on Black Skate, because this Dragon Ball hentai shit got to stop.